What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. So let's go ahead and take a look at the NASDAQ 100. What I have pulled up here is the 1 hour time frame on the triple Qs. So a lot of things really stuck in the middle of a range. So it's kind of hard to determine, should we be going long? Should we be going short? You buy a position, it looks good long, and then 2 minutes later, it's coming down. You look like a position looks good short, you buy it short, things bouncing on you 5 minutes later. So the problem with that is we're stuck in between, a trading range here. Yesterday, if we just kind of, look at what happened yesterday, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, 6 hours worth of just downward selling pressure. Took us all the way from highs, 389 all the way down to at one point a low of 376. Pretty much flat in the after hours. We did get this initial flush here in pre-market. Okay, so this red candle 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time is the candle that I'm looking at here. We did get this initial flush. So what I like to do is I like to set a low right at those pre-market. I like to set a trend line right at those pre-market lows. So if we just kind of take a look at what's going on here, we set a little trend line there, 373.33. You can see here next hour candle in the pre-market at 5 a.m. does kind of confirm this as a little bit of support, gets a nice spike, however, gets rejected off of the 5, 10, and 20-day moving average on the 1 hour time frame, comes all the way back in. Right off the bell, though, it looks like we found some support down in this area, right off this Bollinger Band. We had a nice candle right off the bell. So what I would recommend, or obviously that since, it's currently 8 in the morning right now, Pacific Standard Time. If you have any positions long that you're holding that you can cover, maybe take a small loss, maybe close out for flat, I would consider doing so until we are able to get over today's highs. So meaning 380.24. If we were able to get over today's highs, 380.24, and kind of reclaim this 382, 383, which is a 50-day moving average on the 1 hour time frame. If I kind of pull up the daily chart here and kind of see what that level is looking at, we really needed to get back over this 381, 382. That's the 5-day moving average. We've also got the 100 simple moving average here at 382.84. So for me, 382, 383, that would be a good level to clear out a lot of supply. For example, on the daily time frame, if we look, we're down here at the 150-day simple moving average. If we would have got this push up, somehow close over the 5-day moving average and the 100-day moving average, I'd feel a lot more confident going into next week. It's just with this, we've got an upside inverse hammer candle, and it looks like we've got a lot of room to the downside. If we start confirming today's lows, and today's lows are going to be this 373.33, there's a lot of room to the downside. Next area and point of attack is going to be 369.32. Not saying that it's going to come down in one straight shot, but we've got a lot of room to the downside to work on. So with that being said, you're kind of just sitting on your hands right now. There's not much to do other than seeing which one confirms. Do we confirm to the downside, or do we start confirming levels back to the upside? For me personally, the value is to the downside. So, and then until we get a flush, I'll pretty much just be sitting on my hands until I see something of significance back up to the upside. But as of right now, markets look a little shaky. We have Shopify up 5 points today, Facebook up 2.5, Microsoft up just about a point, AMD up 1.5, and then we've got everything else pretty much down. Apple's pretty much flat, MU is flat, Tesla's flat on the day, Roblox down about 2 points, Roku has been steadily drifting for what feels like years now. Same thing with Zoom, Amazon down 24 points on the day. The NASDAQ 100 is starting to speed up a little bit on the futures, down 44. So just keep your eye on that. Keep your eye on this low of day here. See what we got going on. And until next time, I will see you guys all in the next video.